What's wrong?
It's just so much information. I'm starting to get confused. So how about we get organized here a little? We might be able to figure something out.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I gotta admit, my head is all messed up as well.
Okay, so let's review what's been going on. Right now, it's not only the Hidden Leaf Village, but the whole ninja world is acting strange. Everyone's personality has changed, and they're all trying to start a war. If we follow this back, do you remember what the cause was?
Let me see. I'm pretty sure that it's because of the moon. I mean, from a couple days ago, isn't it?
Yes. Blemishes appeared on everyone because of that. It's somehow connected to all the current commotion.
But we didn't get the marks on us.
No. People say the light was strong enough to affect people even if they didn't see it directly. So, what's the difference between us and the people with marks? So, if we look at the specifics, your mother and sister got the mark, but you didn't, even though you were in the same house. What was the difference in what you did versus what they did?
Differences? I mean, Ninja Heroes is about all there is.
Yes. You, me, and Sarada too. We were all playing Ninja Heroes. I think you were getting information about fatigue from the game.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, that's about the only difference. I think this is a big point.
You make it sound like it is. Then I guess either the game console or the virtual space has a trick to it.
If there is, we don't know if it has any connection with this case. However, I think it's worth investigating.
Yeah. Sasuke, we thought about it and we think the game is suspicious. Don't ask me what, but I feel like we'll find some sort of clue there.
I was thinking the same thing.
What is it exactly?
I first grew suspicious when you didn't receive the effects of the moonlight. You were only playing the game. It's not like you took any protective measures. However, that light couldn't be blocked by any ordinary means. You would need a special jutsu like mine to interrupt it, or not be there to begin with.
Be there?
And if you weren't there, then it wouldn't be a stretch to think there was something to the game itself.
Dad, do you mean...
I see it. A hidden jutsu inscription. It looks like a special one similar to a summoning.
A summoning?
That's been set to the game console?
Yes. I don't know what jutsu it's based on, but I think we can assume that it has the power to transport something. Considering that this was set to this console, there's a possibility that identical inscriptions could be set in other items.
This is unbelievable.
So this is the reason why the mark didn't appear when we were hit by the moonlight.
Yes. In other words, you weren't really on this side. You were actually in a different space, sent there by the transportation jutsu inscription set to that console.
But But doesn't transportation usually mean moving the entire body?
Not knowing the details of the jutsu, this is merely a conjecture, but is it possible that this jutsu is only transporting the mind? If not, this case would have been discovered sooner. It would have been the game that makes people disappear.
That's true.
In other words, the mark from the moonlight is introduced by the mind, and not the body. That's why we didn't get the mark, since we were over there.
Wait a second. If our minds were being transported, that means that space was... Huh? I mean, what is Ninja Heroes then?
Right. Up until now, we thought that we were playing in the game's virtual space, controlling the game characters. It turns out that our minds were transported to some other space, not in the game, and playing there.
Seriously?
However, that can only be possible if there is a space to bring in the minds. It would take a powerful ninja to be able to do something like that.
An Uchiha could do it.
An Uchiha?
Of course, not every Uchiha clan member could do something like that. But it's obvious there is someone here who can.
What do you mean?
I've been traversing the ninja world these last few days on a mission for Naruto. He wanted me to look into a scroll stolen by someone named Teguse, who left the village several months ago.
Teguse? Could it be that the scroll he stole was the history of Warring State seals?
Yes. The scroll had details about dangerous genins sealed during the Warring States period, and included their abilities and locations where they were sealed. I received a copy and went around investigating the seal locations. The other day, I discovered that the seal for one of the locations had been broken. The person sealed there was an Uchiha clan member. I don't know their name. It wasn't listed anywhere. However, according to the scroll, this person possessed an ability called Yachihoko, and was instrumental in the war as an Uchiha clan weapon. There's something else. The record said that aside from Yachihoko, this person had jutsu such as Tsukuyomi and Amaterasu implanted.
I know Amaterasu is the black flame you use. But what is Tsukuyomi?
The user creates a space in full control of its shape, time, and rules, and then brings in a third party. The jutsu is primarily used to inflict psychological damage on your opponent.
If that were used for another purpose, such as ninja heroes, for example.
Exactly. Everything would make sense. The key is the existence of this mystery Uchiha. It would be safe to assume that only someone with Uchiha abilities could control a jutsu on the scale of that infinite Tsukuyomi.
And the ninja hero space we played in was created by that Tsukuyomi, a Uchiha clan jutsu.
I wasn't able to track down Teguse, who stole the scroll, but based on the information, it seems that he assisted Zero. That was the final piece of the puzzle. Ninja Heroes was created from his skills and the power of the Uchiha clan.
If it's something they created, it makes sense that we don't know who the developer is.
It's rather clear now that Zero and the game are connected. We also know this chaos won't end unless we stop Zero. With how little information we have on their organization, this game is the breakthrough we need. You will go into the game and see if there's anyone inside connected to Zero.
If we do find someone connected to Zero, we'll be able to find out what they're after and where they're headquartered. Okay, let's roll. Right, Boruto? Right, Mitsuki?
Yeah.
Oh, he's here.
Let's get started then.
Sure.
What's wrong? We have to do our best if we're going to resolve this situation.
I know.
Boruto.
Hmm?
You already have an idea who's connected to Zero, don't you? Someone who's always in Ninja Heroes and can control this space. I mean, there's really only one person who it could be.
Oh, you're here.
Yeah.
What's wrong? You sound so gloomy. That's not the Boruto I know. Oh, I know. You were about to say something selfish again, right? You want more missions? Fine. I'm really not supposed to give in to such demands. But for you, I can bend the rules.
No, that's not why I'm here today.
Hmm?
The ninja world is in chaos right now. Did you know that?
I didn't. I'm the guide for this game. I don't know anything going on outside.
My dad and a lot of other people have gone crazy. War is about to break out in the ninja world.
So, how is telling me going to help when I don't know anything about it?
Well,
Of course you know.
you guys,
What do you mean?
There's a lot of evidence pointing in your direction. Boruto, if this is too hard for you, I can do it.
this place isn't a virtual game space. It's a genjutsu world created by someone. They're using an Uchiha ability called Tsukuyomi to make it possible. We also know someone capable of doing that is with this criminal organization called Zero. We already know this game is connected to Zero. In other words, it wouldn't be strange if there was a Zero supporter here. They'd also have the ability to take part in the game at will.
I remember what you said.
I know you're the game's guide character, but can you really set up a battle at your own convenience? I'm like a wizard in this space. That's nothing.
And you actually did it.
So, what are you trying to say? That I'm this Zero supporter because I can control this space at will?
Yes. Although we don't know if there's some third party controlling the character named Nanashi, or if it's through some other means.
Is this what you think too, Boruto?
I don't want to think that. But there's so many things pointing at you, Nanashi.
Oh, so you noticed.
So it is you.
I guess it's all right. I couldn't keep up the ruse much longer anyway. You guys were right about this space. My role is to manage it while disguised as a guide character. To be honest, it was hard playing the guide. I had to do my best using systematic words and being polite. Doing my boring job as a guide and having everyone enjoy the game without drawing attention to myself until I was ready to execute the plan. Why did I get stuck having to do that for such low-life ninjas? That Teguse guy really gave me such stupid orders. I just followed them because Zero is going to grant me my wish.
Why would you do that?
I needed a means to recover. Engraved Tsukuyomi requires a lot of chakra, and I was just revived. That's why this space was set with a chakra draining device to use for the recovery. That's the truth behind the fatigue you guys were sniffing around about.
I see. And you recovered enough chakra to use the engraved Tsukuyomi, that unnatural moon phenomenon.
Yes. Thanks to it, I was able to mark everyone in the ninja world. So I am actually grateful to you. You and all the game players who helped me recover. Oh, and I'm also grateful for all the Kiseki gathering. Especially you, Boruto. That Kiseki you brought was the Hokage's after all.
What? What do you mean?
There's this ability called Yachi Hoko. It allows you to control the minds and chakra of any person linked with the mark.
Being able to control their minds means they can be summoned to wherever you want.
Are you saying...
Have you figured it out? The opponents you fought in the Kiseki gathering were the minds brought here from the real world with Yachihoko. The Kiseki that you got from defeating them, it actually belonged to that person. In short, their memories. Putting out the light inside the Kiseki, that removes the memory. And if instead, another memory were put inside...
They can be brainwashed.
Exactly.
Then I got my dad's...
That's why I told you it wouldn't be any fun.
Do you really think doing this will get your wish granted? You've just created chaos.
That was precisely what my wish was. Ninja turning on and hurting each other, the ninja world collapsing on itself, and erasing all of the ninja everywhere. Zero will make that come true. I mean, the ninja world is on the brink of war as we speak. No one can stop it now.
You. Screw you! No way you're getting away with this!
You can protest all you want, but how exactly are you going to stop me?
It's easy. We'll get you to tell us everything. Stuff like how to get the memories back, or where the enemy hideout is.
I see. However, you worthless ninja are weak, foolish, and small. The only thing big about you are your mouths. You really think? You think you can beat me? I'm Nanashi Uchiha! What?
Space!
Your body!
You too!
I am freely in control of your temporary forms and this space.
Nanashi?
Those eyes and hair color are the same as mine and my dad's. So the Uchiha who was revived was...
That's you!
In any case, being able to change the space all at once.
What do you think? This is all just trivial for me to do. You are no match for me. Or do you still think you can defeat me? The look on your face.
Stop helping Zero! There's still time to make this right!
Stop? Who do you think you are? You've lived all your life in comfort. You're all soft.
There's no reason to destroy the ninja world. Everyone we love will be... I know you're a really nice person. You wouldn't really do something bad.
What? What do you know about me? You don't know what I feel? Or what I've been through? You don't know anything! Sharingan! There are so many things in this world that I absolutely despise. That includes ninja. And also, the ninja world. Just thinking about it consumes me with rage. It pains me. I can't stop the anger from pouring out of me. That's the reason I supported Zero. And why I sent the whole ninja world into chaos. I hate ninja, all of them. I wish that they'd all die!
This is...
Nanashi!
Hold on!
Nanashi, stop!
Boruto, she's not going to listen. Something must have happened to her in the past. It must be the reason for her anger.
You're probably right, but we have no way of finding that out now.
Let's go! Call me!
Here goes!
I'm ready if you...
Here goes! Let's go! Prosecco!
All I can do is use this! Amaterasu!
Who was that? Here goes! Here
My
goes!
dad's jutsu!
That's right. She's been implanted.
Implanted. What in the world happened to her?
I don't know. She'll have to tell us herself.
Stop! I don't want to fight you!
This is nothing. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have hesitated. I should have gotten rid of you from the start.
What?
Call me!
What can we do to get her to...
Her wounds!
It seems she has the advantage in this space.
Nanashi!
If only I had you back then.
Hey!
We're back.
Seems that way.
Oh, you're awake.
The plan is already going smoothly. I think I've done enough. There's no need to monitor that side anymore.
But...
It's fine. The plan is going smoothly, as Nanashi said. Leaf, sand, cloud, stone, mist. All of the 5 great villages have started preparing for war. It's only a matter of time now before the 5th Great Ninja War begins.
The world needs pain. By inflicting pain, this unrefined world will be able to grow. Mert, you are something akin to me. Your family and friends were taken from you by the warring nations. You learned of pain just like me, and realized how wrong the world is. Therefore, we have a similar intention. Changing the world is quite simple, if you have the unbreakable will of the gods. Dedicate your efforts and your will to realize Akatsuki's mission.
The whole world, the people. War will ruin the villages, and at that point, they'll collapse. And Zero shall provide the reign of power that Lord Pain strived for.